Let's do it. How's the ankle doing?
It's feeling like better. I can stand on it already.
You're able to walk with it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let me see. Take a few steps.
I'll take a few steps.
And this is after a month from the injury, correct?
5 weeks, no?
Mr. Ristic had what we call a lateral malleolus fracture. The ankle joint is comprised of 3 bones: the fibula, the tibia, and the talus. So at each side of the ankle, we call it the malleoli. Those 2 structures are a wall that prevents the ankle from going one side or the other. Ankle injuries occur when the ankle twists, so it doesn't necessarily damage the ligaments, but it breaks through the bone. So the medial malleoli, it's here. The area where he has a fracture is in this area. It's been 5 weeks. Does it hurt
No?
when you touch?
No.
So a good sign that the bone is healing is you just press and touch it, and it doesn't hurt as much. Then you check for the range of motion. Lift your ankle up and down. Okay. And then you're always gonna see a slight soft tissue swelling, and that soft tissue swelling can persist for months. There's not much meat between the skin and the bone here. So when the bone heals, it thickens and it produces a callus. And it appears to be swollen, but it's not really swelling. It's just the callus of bone that has that appearance. We want to see callus on the bone to confirm that the fracture is healing.
Yeah, I've noticed that it's always a little tick right here. When I got up in the morning, I mean, the leg looks perfect, except right here it's a little bit.
Yeah, and that is gonna go away over time, but at the end of the day, that's a scar in the bone. And when we have scars, we live with scars for the rest of our lives. But what matters is that we confirm with the x-rays that the bone is healing. So here you don't see a true break because this is looking from the front. When you check his other x-ray, seeing it from the side, you see the crack right here. It's widened on this part, but as it goes down, the displacement it's less. And that's the reason why we did not need to put a plate and screws, because of the minimal displacement of the fracture. So long that the bone is not separated more than 3 millimeters, there's a good chance that it will scar down and create a bony callus. And here you can see in this view where there's new bone formation in between the fracture line. You can't see it as well because it's only been 5 weeks, but after 3 months you tend to see a bridging bone formation in this area, which that's what we call it, a complete healing of the bone. So at this point we're gonna keep you on the boot, but you can start weaning off of it. At home you try walking with a normal shoe. When you get outside of the house, you just wear the boot because you're gonna be walking for longer periods. The more you walk on the foot, the quicker the fracture heals. Bone responds to mechanical stress, meaning the more stress that you put on it, it gives a signal to the bone, hey, there's a lot of force, I need to get stronger, and it puts more bone. After a short period of immobilization, we want the patients to walk so that fracture healing accelerates.
I've been doing that already.
But that's good. But now we need to start trying to get off of the boot.
So you're saying, when should I take off the boot then?
Tomorrow, if you feel like you don't have to use it.
Should I put like one of those socks?
A good transition is an ankle brace or an ankle sleeve for support, and use high top shoes. So this shoe is a good ankle support. I don't use any Crocs or flip flops because that doesn't provide good ankle support. It's gonna look like that for months.
Okay.
After a year, you're gonna see resolution of that, but at the end of the day, you're always gonna see a little bit thicker.
Yeah. Oh, I know, like I had on this side here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just give it time.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's good news. At least it's healing. Okay.
All right. I'll see you outside to give you that next appointment.
Que tengas una
Bye.
buena, una feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.